You got one. You got one.
Okay.
Bring him in. Get him in. Oh, God, Daddy just though. Good job. Look at me and smile. Hey guys, welcome to Andrew Upshaw Fishing. This show is going to be a little different than some I've done in the past. You know, you've seen some tip videos. You've seen some new innovative things that I've done. This one's still going to be a little bit different. I'm changing things up. I'm trying to make a show that is something that you want to watch all the time. A true show. This is going to be a behind-the-scenes show of me and Cain fishing some ponds. And I'm going to narrate part of the way and tell you exactly what's going on and how this can help you next time you're in water. If you get a chance, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right corner of the screen. We're about to get this thing started. See the big fish right there? See the wave? That was a very big fish. I don't know what it was. Could have been a carp. Daddy just though.
Oh, Daddy, you're a champion. Daddy, reel it in.
Want to reel it in?
Yeah.
Here.
Can you help me?
Yeah. Alright, start reeling. There we go, reel.
Help!
You can do it. Reel.
I'm not trying it.
Woo. Alright, drag it up the bank. Step back. Step back.
Oh, you got one, Daddy.
Oh, you got him.
Oh, we caught one, finally.
Finally.
Can I catch it?
Yeah, you caught it. You reeled it in, didn't you?
Yeah.
You want to hold it? You can. Here, set Daddy's rod down. Just go set it down.
Can you hold it?
Yeah, I'll hold it with you. There you go. Here. Just put your hand in his mouth. Thumb. Use your thumb. There you go. Now put it inside this little edge right here. Inside like Daddy has his. Hard. Like you.
Too hard.
And put your other hand. No, here. You can't. Here, hold it. See? Look, you got him. Good job. Look at me and smile. See? Alright, now you want to come help let him go? Come here. Here, come down here. Alright, you gotta hold on to him too. Okay?
Can I hold on to the bottom?
Yeah, hold on to the bottom and you're gonna help me let him go, okay? Push. 1, 2, 3, push.
Yeah, he's swimming off.
Was that awesome?
Yeah, let's do another one.
You wanna catch another one? Okay, let's catch another one. You got a fish. Pull.
Yeah, I got one.
Yes, you got one. You got one, buddy. Reel him in. Come on.
Help.
He's on a snag. Pull, pull, pull. All right, bring him up here. Ah, man.
I got a typo.
No, it's called a bluegill. You got a giant bluegill.
I got one. Now we got two.
Good job, buddy.
I caught one.
Good job. All you gotta do is grab him just like that.
Uh-huh.
You're fine. Watch.
Can you hold him too?
Here, grab him. Grab him hard. Oh, that little stinker. Oh, he's going back down to the water. He's probably gonna jump right back on in the water.
No, but he's not.
I'll help him.
I actually caught one.
You caught one. Uh-oh. Daddy might fall in here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I actually caught one.
Good job, Fred.
I caught one. What's that called again?
That's called a bluegill.
And I thought it was a blue tag.
No, kind of like a blue tang, but not really. Hey guys, real quick, I want to help you teach your kid how to cast. My kid is by far not the expert in the whole world, but we have worked together and we can cast a bait casting reel. And that can seem intimidating to some kids, but I'm gonna give you a couple quick tips to help you help your child cast further and cast, even just cast, without backlashing the reel. First thing that we do is I've got a little combo that I put together for Cain, and this is a mock smash. This is not a very expensive reel, but I'm going to explain to you why. I mean, you got to keep your kids involved and engaged. So I got a bright colored reel because he likes it. He likes the look of it. It's eye appealing to him. That mock smash does that for me. And if you notice, this is a very short handle rod. This is actually one of our Custom Plus Lew's rods. It's a 5.9 medium heavy. You can do a lot of different things with this. You can throw a spinnerbait, a thunder cricket, all kinds of cool stuff. And so that's the setup. It's a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio reel, 15-pound Strike King Tour Grade 4 carbon. But one thing about it, if you notice, the spool is only about half full. That's the first key, is only fill your spool about half full and get a heavier bait. This is a 3/8 ounce KVD spinnerbait, something that they can throw a long ways. A spinnerbait's always a good option, a square bill, things that they can make a long cast with. And spinnerbait doesn't hang up that much, so you don't have to worry about snagging it as much. So that's the first tip, is fill the spool half full of line. Alright, second tip. What I do, Lew's has made this so simple. I remember when I was starting out fishing, I couldn't cast that well, and it was because of the equipment that I had. The Lew's stuff now, all you have to do is take that magnetic control on the side and turn it all the way, okay? Next, all you do is you tighten this cast control knob on the side. And the whole goal here is, one thing that kids don't do is they don't know to put their thumb on the line when they're casting. So the rule of thumb for me is I want the spool, when I press the button, I don't want the line peeling out. So if I see it starting to peel out, I'll tighten the cast control on the side. I want it to, even when you're bouncing it and stuff like that, and the button's pressed, the line is not coming out. So what this allows the kid to do is to press the thumb bar down and make the cast. Even if it's 10, 15 feet, 20 feet, they won't backlash. And that's what makes this so effective and so easy for kids, and an easy way to get them hooked on making that cast and not backlashing. Lew's definitely has stolen the show and made equipment to where a kid can take it out, you can tighten it up, spool some line on there, and they can go fishing within 20 or 30 minutes. I taught Cain how to cast in 30 minutes using a bait casting rod, and so can you. You got one. You got one.
Okay.
Do it. Fight him. Fight him. You got him. Drag him up here. Drag him up. All right, you got him. Here. Oh no. Watch out. Watch out. No, you're fine.
What did I catch?
You caught a bass.
I caught a bass.
Yeah.
Can you video it?
I'm videoing it right now. Look. Are you super happy? I'm super happy. Here, you can hold this one. Here. Put your finger. Here, drop your. Set your rod down. You can set your rod down.
I can't believe I caught one.
All right. No, thumb other way. There you go. And hold tight. And smile.
Jeez.
Good job, buddy. Are you like super excited you caught another bass?
I caught a bass and I caught a bluegill.
Bluegill. Yeah. Cool.
Throw him back in the water.
Or we're going to throw him back in. We'll see if we can catch him again someday. Good job, Fred.
We got a full one now.
I know. It's so crazy.
Let's see if I can catch a full one. Now I see if I can catch a full one.
Yeah. I told you I thought I saw one swirling over there.
I told you if you get bottom, you'll catch one.
There you go.
Maybe we'll catch another.
Maybe so. Good job, buddy. Here, stand over here. There you go. Oh, bring him up here. Bring him up, bring him up. There we go.
I got something. What is it?
It's a bass. Well, you know what? Tiny ones are good too.
Whoa.
Good job. That's a little one, huh? You want to grab him? You can hold that one. He's easy to grab. Here, wait. Watch your hook. You got me. Set the rod down. Set the rod down. There we go. Here you go.
It's stuck to you.
Thumb. There you go. That's awesome. Do you want to go down closer to the water and let him go?
Yeah. Mike can toss him in all by myself.
All right, well, come on. Let's get a little closer. Go down to this log right here.
This log?
Yep, right there. Now you can throw him.
Let's go back over there.
All right, you want to cast again?
Yeah, cast where that fish got for.
No, well, we don't want to catch the same one.
No.
Yeah.
Cast a big one.
You know, right now, it's so important to take our kids fishing. Show them the importance of the outdoors and really just kind of share that passion with them because they don't know any better. I mean, 4, 5, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, like they're so intertwined with sports and reading and games and everything about it. If you introduce your child to the outdoors, it just kind of changes things. Like, I know my experience with Cain, just seeing what we did today and the amount of fun that he had catching those fish. I mean, it's indescribable. It's seeing him reel in fish and get so excited. I mean, like, and having that urge to go back out there and catch more. It changed me. It made me want to take him fishing even more now. I never thought that would be a thing for me, but it has. It's become one, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. Daddy's got another bite. Oh, I got that one. You want to reel it in?
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, bring him here. Bring him here. Bring him here.
We got
Whoa. We got another one.
Whoa. Can I put it back in?
Of course you can.
I knew you caught one. I knew you would catch one.
Alright, set the pole down. There you go, Fred. Good job, buddy. Was that fight awesome? Alright, good
I
job.
can pull this guy back in.
Can you? Are you sure? Sure did. Good job. Man, how many fish have you caught today?
I caught. Now my caught 3 when we were at the other lake. Then,
Yeah.
Then the other one I catch did 4.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Good job. Let's see if we can catch another. Cain, come here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Reel. There you go, buddy. Oh, come here, bring him here. All right, that's enough.
We got one.
Back up, back up, back up. Back up. There we go.
I can hold this one.
Oh, good
This
shot.
one's I can hold.
Oh, yeah?
Look, we actually caught 2 now.
Man.
Let's catch 5. Oh.
There you go. Good
Let
job.
me pull it back in.
So, how many fish have you caught?
5.
Oh my gosh.
You want me to pull it back in?
Yeah, but take it easy.
Okay.
We'll go over there, go closer to the water. Just barely toss him back in, okay? Well, there he goes.
He's swimming off.
He's swimming off. Good job, bud. You know what's funny? I remember fishing with my dad when I was a kid, and my brother, and we didn't really bass fish. We'd fish with corks and bobbers and minnows and worms, and I mean, we caught a lot of fish. I think more than anything, I really like just walking around netting things. I had a little net that we bought at Walmart, and I would net minnows and crawfish. And I remember one time I went to go net this catfish that floated up on the bank, and I go to net it, and I'm little. I'm Cain's age. I'm really actually probably a little older, probably like 7 or 8. I go to net this fish, and it's got this snake head over it, this catfish, and it was probably one of the biggest water moccasins I've ever seen, and my dad had ever seen. Like, I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, snake. And my dad ended up killing the snake, and it was like a 5-foot long water moccasin. It was one of those big, round, gigantic ones. But you know, we all have those fishing experiences and those times we remember as kids, and I just really want Cain to have that same type of memory, that fun memory of having fun fishing with his dad. And I think today was one of those days. At least it was for me. Got him? Got one. Is he on there? Oh, he got him. Bring him in. Get him in.
I got one.
Oh, good job. Goodness. Another on the KVD spinnerbait.
I can hold that.
Oh, yeah, you can. Here you go, Fred.
So where do you?
Just like that. Grab it. Man, you're kicking butt today. Good job, bud.
How much did we catch?
I think that's 6.
Yeah.
Oh, now get pretty close to the water. All right, now toss him back. Oh, there he goes. Good job, buddy.
So wait, now you have to get 10.
Now we gotta get 10.
No.
Oh, wow. Cain, I got one. Come here. Here, drop your rod. Throw it in. All right, back up, back up, back up. No, it's a little bigger one there, buddy.
Yeah, can I hold it?
Yeah, of course. Caught that one on the 0. Hook just fell out. All right, set the rod down.
So cool.
That was a cool bite. Good job, buddy.
This
Man.
is the 7th time.
7th time. All right, go
Want me
on.
to flip back in?
Yeah, get a little closer though. All right, now just toss him back.
Yeah. Wham off.
Yeah, he did. That was awesome, buddy. Good job.
No, you're the one who catch them.
No, you reeled him in. So you helped me, didn't you?
What?
Big ones are more fun.
Yeah, my old big ones are yacht. My I can more.
You don't big ones a lot.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Okay, you got one. Come here. Oh, man.
Did you catch it?
Here, drop the rod.
It's right over there. Daddy!
Oh, goodness, you got another one. Good job, bud. Okay, set down.
This is a big one.
That is a big one. You want to give it a kiss? Well, why not? Jimmy Houston gives them kisses.
I don't want to.
Here, give it one kiss.
No!
Oh, okay. All right, come on, let's go over to the water.
We got 8.
We got 8.
Want me to toss it?
Yeah, go ahead and toss them in.
Where did he go?
I think he went to France.
France is underwater, don't it?
What?
It's not underwater.
Oh, France isn't underwater? Are you sure?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Good job, pal.
Wish my use was yours. Fish always bite on yours.
Well, it's just a different way to fish, buddy. You know, I get a lot of questions about how do you approach pond fishing? How do you approach fishing in general? What to throw, how to fish it, things like that. Today, we did a lot of different things. I primarily kept a moving bait in Cain's hand. He was throwing just a 3/8 ounce KVD spinnerbait, finesse spinnerbait. Just a Willow, Colorado, 15-pound line. I talked about the setup earlier, Mock Smash, custom plus rod. I was fishing a couple different things. The biggest fish I caught of the day, I caught on a bait that I've gotten really familiar with, and that's just the Rage Swimmer on the belly blade, 1/8 ounce belly blade, 15-pound Strike King tour grade fishing line, a custom light, and a finesse jig rod. I actually started throwing this swim bait on a finesse jig rod just to kind of try it out. I kind of like just trying things when I go to ponds to see what works, what doesn't work. One particular pond we went to, moving baits were definitely not the deal. It was the best pond we went to as far as numbers go. But I was catching them on a bait, a weightless bait. It was a Strike King Zero. It's a stick bait, but it stretches. It's a more of a Last-Tech type material. I only throw one color in this Zero, and it's green pumpkin red. It's just a color I have a lot of confidence in. But I throw this Zero a lot, especially weightless with a Texas rig hook. I remember a few different tournaments that I fished where I fished this Zero, and I've caught them really, really well on it. It doesn't tear up as much. It still tears up. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you will tear this thing up, and I will switch it out after a while because the salt all comes out of it. And that's a really important key. When you're fishing that Zero, the deal is it has a lot of salt, but after you fished it for a while, the salt starts coming out, and it makes the bait lighter, and it floats it up more. Well, I don't want that when I want a bait to sink. So it messes with the casting distance and the casting ability and sinking ability of the bait. So make sure after you catch 5, 6, 8 fish on it, you might as well change it out because you've lost the salt and it's not going to cast as well. Change out the Zero. But if you haven't tried the Strike King Zero, you definitely should. It puts a lot of fish in the boat, and it's a lot of fun to fish. And so basically all I did today is I'd set the hook on the fish and let Cain reel them in. But you know what? That's what my dad did for me. And that's what I will continue to do for Cain until he gets to the point where he can hook those fish on his own and roll them in. But I can't wait for that moment. No doubt. It's been just the biggest and most fun thing I've ever done. That's not toy slime. What? Slime just grows on the bottom. There you go.
How does slime grow?
It's that green stuff. Oh, Daddy's got one. Set the rod down.
I reeled in.
There you go.
Where we caught?
Oh, he's jumping everywhere. Here, bring it in. Oh, man.
Now we caught. We got 9.
9.
The other one we catch is going to be 10.
Yep. All right, set the rod down. You gonna throw him back for me?
Yeah. I'm totally going to throw this guy.
Okay. There you go. All right, go over to the water. All right, throw him back.
He totally smashed off.
He totally did, didn't he?
I'm going to throw him over there.
Oh, there's got one. Oh, I think it dropped. Oh, no, he's back. All right, there you go. Pull it in.
I told you he wouldn't come on.
He wasn't on there for a second.
Then he came back on to eat that worm.
All right, sit down.
He wanted to eat the worm. I'll hold him.
All right. Go ahead. Coming back.
Bye-bye.
There he goes. Good job, Fred.
This is a 10 one. Let's get 11.
Let's get 11. I agree. Carp.
What?
Carp.
It's a call.
Carp. Oh, there's one thing. Come here. Come here. Just drop your rod. Drop your rod. Here. Here. Last one of the day, Cain. Let's get him in. Bring in, get him in. Oh, good job. Good boat swing.
Looks like he has a beard.
Looks like he has a beard.
Let's have to reel mine.
Yeah, reel yours in and then you're gonna throw this fish back, okay? Not a bad way to end on the last cast of the day. Hey everybody, if you get a chance, hit that subscribe button while we're waiting on Cain to get his bait in to throw this fish back. We really appreciate you watching the show. Cain, did you have fun today? How many fish did we catch? 11. All right, throw it back. All right, can you say adios, everybody? Adios. We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.